Actively manage the movement of vehicles on your farm to minimise the risk of injury to bystanders. Begin by parking vehicles in an orderly manner and developing a safe routine when using vehicles. Seek to separate visitors from machinery areas. Use signs where necessary. Design a farmyard so that a vehicle can be operated going forward as much as possible. This allows the driver to have a clear forward view to see persons or obstructions. Allow adequate space for turning circles that eliminate or greatly reduce the need for reversing. Manage the workplace to keep vehicle driving routes clear of obstructions. A lot of farmyard work is done in the dark periods of the year, so have adequate lighting installed. Being crushed or struck by a farm vehicle such as a tractor or loader is associated with approximately 80% of farm vehicle fatalities. Tractors and farm vehicles used on Irish farms have gotten larger and more powerful over time. These vehicles move in the relatively small areas of farmyards as well as roadways and fields. Blind spot areas arise in close proximity to these large tractors and machines. Vehicle parts such as cab frames, exhaust pipes, loader headstocks and in-cab equipment such as display screens can also interfere with the driver's view. Blind spots are particularly hazardous in the front or rear of a vehicle where a person on the ground is present. However, blind spots can also be hazardous at the side of the vehicle as they conceal the movement of a person approaching the vehicle from the side. Mirrors are helpful in removing blind spots. However, their effectiveness depends on their design, position and cleanliness. Mirrors and cameras are valuable tools to improve visibility, but should not be exclusively relied upon as blind spots may still exist. Vehicle speed can be a major factor in being struck by a farm vehicle. For example, a tractor driving at just normal walking speed of 5.1 km per hour covers 1.42 meters per second. At 10 km per hour, the vehicle covers 2.82 meters per second. This gives a person near a vehicle little or no time to get out of the way. The striking force and crushing can lead to fatal consequences. The higher the speed, the greater the risk of being struck and causing an injury. The presence of blind spots and vehicle speed can combine to cause trap zones, especially in farmyards where pedestrians can be present. These can be struck and killed. Managing farm vehicle movement on your farm is vital to reduce the risk of crush and striking injuries. Minimise the dangers associated with farm vehicle blind spots by designing farmyards to remove risks to pedestrians. Control speed to also reduce the danger to pedestrians.
Yeah, my name is John Fitzgerald. I'm a dairy farmer from Portlow, County Waterford. And I took part in a research training course in Kildalton College last year, just to highlight all the blind spots and the danger in farm machinery. Yeah, following the training I demonstrated the hazards of blind spots and speed to my own family members and workers. I feel it greatly increased the safety of vehicle use on our farmyard. One of the improvements I made on my own farm after doing this course, I was conscious my own industrial loader, the beeper, wasn't working, so I got it replaced, and that small improvement may save somebody's life down the road.
My name is Thomas Maloney. I'm an agricultural contractor based in Claheen in South Tipperary.
Farm vehicle movement is safest on a farm where it can be driven in a forward direction, where there is a clear view and no obstructions. Designing a farmyard to have wide turning circles and clear views make tractor operation less hazardous.
Having to reverse tractors' vehicles around tight corners is a lot more dangerous than driving in a forward direction.
Fitting of cameras on the front or rear of vehicles can reduce the danger associated with visibility issues.
When designing farmyard layouts, it is important to put measures in place to minimise contact between pedestrians and farm vehicles to reduce injury risk. Managing farm vehicle movement on your farm is vital to reduce the risk of crush and striking injuries. Minimise the dangers associated with farm vehicle blind spots by designing farmyard layouts to remove risks to pedestrians. Control speed to also reduce the danger to pedestrians.
Hello, my name is Francis Quigley, and I suppose today we just want to talk a little bit about the importance of considering health and safety at the design stage when we're getting into designing buildings. Machinery is getting much bigger, Joe, and I suppose even just the interaction between where people and machines are actually coming together, one of the key places is actually in the farmyard. So it's very important that we actually think about how those machines and how those people are going to interact with each other, and the tight spots and the blind spots around the farmyard. Here in the yard here, we just maybe have some examples of where that could be an issue. We'll say as a machine comes around the corner, we have doors coming out from calf houses. You have people busy calving, dealing with calves that time of the year, walking out, rushing to get to another job. At the same time, we have a lot of machinery around the yard, either bedding calves or feeding animals, and it's those incidents where they come together. So giving yourself that extra bit of space in the yard, giving room for those machines to manoeuvre around, maybe changing the orientation of where doors are, so the pedestrians are not coming out onto that main thoroughfare where the traffic is moving, can have a big impact on the overall health and safety element of the yard.